What's up, guys? It's Fari time. This is episode 1. First off, I want to say thank you guys for all y'all that have tapped in. This is only the beginning, and I have a very juicy podcast with 2 amazing people. Thank you guys for tapping in, and let's get into it. So who do we have here today?
Carly.
Natalie.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from Greenville, South Carolina.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Basically, what type of things we're going to talk about? I guess
Stripper
maybe
lifestyle, questions, comments, and concerns.
And I think you said maybe you have something about a surgery coming up as well.
Oh yeah, we both have surgery coming up in August.
Mm-hmm. And I guess maybe we have enough time. There was like a shooting or something outside of one of your spots before.
Yes, story time.
I guess let's talk about early life. What were you doing before you guys started stripping?
I was in a long-term relationship before I started dancing.
I was as well, and I was serving at Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, I've been hustling since I was 18, been jugging, finessing, but I was not working nowhere specific.
So, like, when you were jugging and finessing, and then when you were working at Outback, did like someone approach you there, like asking, like saying, like y'all should strip, or like how did that happen? Like,
I have some close friends that are dancers, and I've always been a decent dancer, so I mean, it just was kind of quick and convenient at the time when my relationship ended. So had to make some quick money, and I ended up doing real good.
What about you, Nat?
No one approached me. I didn't have any friends that were dancing at the time. But I've always been flexible. I did gymnastics when I was younger, and I remember I would make my money at Outback because of how I looked. I felt like I would get
For sure.
tipped the most because of how I looked and how I carried myself, and I could talk the talk and I could walk the walk. So
I always say serving is like the closest thing to dancing.
It really is.
While wearing your clothes being fully clothed. Serving
100%.
Serving and bartending. You're no different than us.
It's a tip job. We all work on tips.
You're
So
using your mouthpiece in order to make money. If you're not polite and nice, you're not going to make money.
Also, I want to say I apologize. I will be getting more mics, but I only have 2 right now, so I do want to apologize. So, what is it like when you first go into the strip club and I guess apply? Can you bring me through, nerve-wracking? What are you guys thinking? What is that like?
It's very nerve-wracking. I've applied to a club in New York City before, and they looked me up and down and told me I was fat. Would not hire me. So it just depends on the club. Certain clubs you don't even have to audition. They hire anybody and anything. But that's why the best clubs are the hardest ones to get in, so I guess it's for a reason. It can hurt your pride.
100%. I agree. The first club that I started working at was not nerve-wracking at all. I actually felt safe there in a way, and I was already so ready to just get it over with and become a dancer that I wasn't nervous. I had just went through a bunch of shit with the breakup, so it's I was just ready to go shake my ass and make some money. And I remember my first night was the best night of my life, and I don't know, so far the best night of my life. And I just made a bag, and I was like, wow, this is convenient.
Right.
The best night, I mean, that's great, but what happened?
It's that new girl energy. It's 100% real. It's 100% a thing. I think
burnt out quick.
The men that come in the club, I think they can smell that shit. They can smell when you're new. They can smell when you're innocent and don't really know what you're doing, and they love that shit. They love it.
Yeah, baby strippers, definitely. I promise you, I should not have made the money I made when I first started dancing.
I look
crazy.
Yeah.
I look so stupid.
Oh my God.
Fresh meat right here. I guess they liked that.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
So do you guys just go in there and you're I'm just going to act like a complete hoe? That's you're just I'm going to
You're a complete hoe.
Is that how you get the money?
No, you're selling a fantasy. A dream. Something that is not possible for this person you're selling it to. That's why it's a dream. It's a fantasy. It's fake. You're acting.
For me, I can read people well because of my job, I think. So, depending on the customer, I kind of act how I think they would want me to act so I can make the most money. There's some customers where I can, actually be like talk intelligently to, if that makes sense. And then there's some customers where I'm just like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, get a dance for me. Yeah, literally. But there's some customers I can have like genuine conversations with, but I can promise I have never.
Those are the best customers, though, but you never know if those customers that you have a genuine conversation with, you're either going to get 500 plus out of him or you're not going to get a single dollar. Mm-hmm. Like, he's not for the bullshit. He's not going.
I get nervous still when I have a genuine connection with the customer and then he does get a dance. I don't know why, but I feel like it makes it so awkward.
No, that makes me happy.
Really?
Makes me happy.
No.
Honestly, if we don't have a genuine conversation or a genuine connection, you get what you pay for. I'm just going to do the bare minimum, especially if you're cheap and stingy.
Is there ever nights where you make no money at all?
Yes, very often.
Mm-hmm. It's not what everyone thinks it's like.
Let me know. So say I came in the club and I think y'all are amazing, which y'all are amazing, but I come in and say, I want to like, not even trying to be foul, say I want to take y'all home. Like, is that possible? Like, how would I go about that? It ain't happening for me.
I mean, just because you take me home doesn't mean we're going to have sex. I always say, do the least amount of work for the most amount of money. Mm-hmm. And be very careful. You gotta be careful. Not everybody's a bad guy. Just because they want to hang out with a pretty girl doesn't mean they're a bad person. You know what I mean?
I think it also depends on, like, there are a lot of girls that I work with that are in relationships that have never hung out with a customer outside of the club. I actually, like, it's bringing it back to, like, the serving thing. I would have regulars. And I actually met one of my regulars at the club at Outback, if that makes sense. Like, I actually first met him at Outback. Mm-hmm. So I felt comfortable enough. We had established, like, a relationship. Like, not a relationship, but not like a intimate relationship.
I understand. A friendship.
A friendship.
It was this is a business transaction.
I felt comfortable telling him where I worked.
This is a business relationship.
Yeah.
Whether it's not for them, it is for us.
So do you guys have any, like, horror stories from work?
I've been nutted on.
Oh my God.
I stood up. I had no clue he had his dick out. And it was traumatizing. I didn't work for like 2 months after that.
Oh my God.
I wanted to die. I literally like showered like 10 times when I got home.
People you'll be on stage in front of a whole crowd. People try to pull your bottoms to the side. They try to whip their dick out. There was one time when I was about to do a dance for a man. I got paid and everything. Right before I sat down, I looked down and there was vomit in his lap.
Yeah, this guy peed his pants.
Right before I sat down. I said, "What is that?" Mm-hmm. He said, "I spilled water on myself." I said, "That's not water." And I walked away. Yeah. Took the money and walked away. You're disgusting.
Do the men get kicked out? Like, do you just kind of keep stuff cool?
It depends if they're aggressive or not. And it also depends on the club. Not every club gives a fuck about their dancers. If I don't tip my bouncers or my DJ or this or that, they're going to, okay, do I look like I dance to country music? No. They're going to, if I don't tip them, they're going to fucking play country music and rock music when I get on stage.
I feel like you can make money dancing to country music, 100%.
You can, but that's why you have to establish a relationship with your DJ.
You look like you would dance to country music.
You have to establish a relationship with your DJ because regardless of what you want to dance to, it's his job to watch the crowd and see what they're into. Mm-hmm. But if you're not tipping your DJ or your bouncer or your manager, at my club, you're nothing. They're not going to do shit for you. If you get smacked in the face, they might kick the customer out, but they're going to look at you like you're the problem. So,
like, honestly, I feel like I'm not, like, a bad-looking guy. So, like, if I came into your guys' club, like, y'all both would come home with me, right?
No. What? I would not.
You're crazy as fuck.
I know you would.
No. I'm not going home with anyone.
She would.
Me.
You're lying. You're lying. Or if I never met you in my life, no.
Rate me on a 1 to 10 scale right now.
Customer. 8.
I'm never the customer.
Yes, you are. If you come to the strip club, you're the customer.
1 to 10 scale.
8.
8?
Yeah. Take
Really?
those fucking contacts out.
Cut that. Cut that. So on a serious note, how did your parents feel about when they found out y'all were stripping?
My parents, I've been wild as fuck since about the age of 14. So I feel like it wasn't that much of a shocker. They weren't happy about it, but I'm also an open book. I tell my family everything, probably a little too much. So I think they're just happy I don't lie. I hate liars, so do they. So as long as I don't lie about what I have going on, I'm over 18 years old, so you can't tell me shit unless you never want to see me again.
If you don't lie, what happened last night when we chilled?
You ate my butt. That's it.
That's crazy. I don't think that happened. Now, what did your parents think when they found out about you?
My mom is more so just like, as long as you're safe. I think that that's all that matters.
I feel like our families are very similar.
It was not like a sit down conversation where I was like, hey, it kind of just like revealed itself over time.
Same with me.
I've lived by myself since I was 18, so I feel like I'm paying the bills. Like,
you can't tell me shit. I don't ask you guys for not $1. We both have lived by ourselves since we were 18.
I feel like if my mom really sat down and was like, my mom would never do this, but I feel like just hypothetically, if my mom was like, I'm like extremely disappointed in you and like, said things like along those lines, like then it would be like a conversation of like, okay, well, I've lived on my own. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I pay all the bills.
That's just not the type of family we come from. We don't come from judgmental families. They love us no matter what we do. They support us no matter what we do. Thankfully.
I'm blessed. Yeah.
Very blessed with good
110% blessed.
Will never catch me talking down on my family. I'm blessed.
So tell me this. Have you ever had like anyone, like a father or mother's friend come into the club, or like someone you grew up with that was an older figure come in and see you and maybe spoil you or whatever, like, or anything can I hear something about that? Because that's something else.
One of my like childhood best friends' dad, I saw him at the club and I ran away. I
see my current best friend's dad at the club at least twice a week.
Oh my God.
He has a certain dancer he likes there. It's not me, but we love you. Show love no matter what. But other than that, I have ran into a lot of my older sister's high school friends. And they're like, you're Anna's, and my sister's name is Anna. They'll be like, you're Anna's sister. And I'll be like, okay. And they're always just lost souls looking for something to do on a random fucking Wednesday in fucking Greenville, South Carolina. Sorry, you're watching. You're watching too closely. Because I don't even know who you are. And you know who I am. Exactly who I am.
Period. But so actually something that's crazy that just like came to my mind is y'all really put me on game, because I've never seen this before. I went out to eat with you guys the other night, and like obviously we were doing our thing, and now you were next to me, and this old man on the other side of the bar just comes up, talks to you, and next thing I know, let me pay for your meal. Like what is y'all said tricking? I don't know what that is. Like what, like wait, or consult freelancing? Can explain that to me, like bro.
When we went out the other night, we were not freelancing. We went out and we saw an opportunity and she took it. That's what happened.
He was talking to me, so I told him to come sit by me because
take the opportunity when you see it.
Yeah, you guys were talking. And
just like bored. Men do. Men are opportunists when it comes to coochie and sexual activity. Women are opportunists when it comes to money.
I was bored, so
he paid for the meal. Like how? Like
he did. He was super sweet.
He's a gentleman. He was an old man. He's a gentleman. He's not worried about $30 extra. If I was a man and I was sitting there having a conversation with a female 20 plus years younger than me, then I would probably politely offer to pay for her meal too, whether I expect something out of it or not. I do that with men.
Yeah, he told
that
me,
I
he told me, he was like, I'm not expecting anything. Like, I just really enjoyed our
Bruh,
conversation.
he shouldn't expect anything. It was a fucking $13 meal. You sat there and entertained him for the last 2 hours at the bar.
It's not that deep.
I guess I'm broke. I'm sorry. But wait, but tell me this, didn't something was like weird with his hand or something?
He like took his ring off while we were talking and put it on his right hand. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, but
his phone was
his phone was blowing up. I was like, you gotta go home.
She said, somebody's calling you. He goes, that's my customer.
Yeah, and it's like midnight.
Call me anytime at night.
I'm like, okay. Okay.
This man, we're walking out of Hickory Tavern, and this man, like, low-key almost falls over.
Yeah, he was obliterated. I did not want him to drive home.
Bad. He said, I'm not drunk. I just got hip surgery.
I just know he probably went home to his wife and forgot to change his ring over.
I swear he definitely forgot because she hasn't heard from him since, and we were supposed to meet him tonight at the same spot.
At Hickory Tavern, yeah.
Do you feel like a man should pay for everything?
Not all the time, but certain things when you first are establishing things, if you want a female to respect you and treat you a certain way, if you want to have that dominance, then yeah. If you don't want to have that dominance, then go ahead. You can be the bitch in the relationship.
You think I could dominate you?
I think you could dominate me, not if you don't think you can pay for a fucking meal.
These two pissed me
If finances weren't involved, do you think I could dominate you? I think I was talking to you guys the other day, and there's something about what, stripper body, or like you guys gain more weight in the club or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me about, like, because I know, like, just from friends, like working that pole and that's a workout. So like I'm assuming
Big mama.
It's definitely a workout, but getting fast money every single day, eating good, sleeping at night. I mean, sleeping all day and working at night. It takes a toll on your body. Everybody I know that has started dancing within 6 months to a year at least gained 20 pounds. Easily.
Mm-hmm. I've been dancing for 2 years. I've gained like 50.
Like, it's actually insane. But it has to do with, you're not supposed to eat after 7 p.m. We get off at 2, 3, 4 a.m.
We're starved.
We're starving. We eat and go straight to sleep. You're
all
not
that's
supposed
open
to do
is
that.
like the gas station. So we're eating fucking Slim Jims and fucking fucking coconut cakes from fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah, we doing what we gotta do to survive. What does that even mean?
We're not eating dick after work.
No.
That's the last thing,
bro.
That's because Big Fari ain't coming to the club yet.
Real shit, though, what she's about to say is the last thing we want to do is even be touched by a man.
Unless you're my man. Unless you're my man. That's like, I remember like when I was like with someone and like I would come home from work and just be like, it's just like comfort, you know?
All right. So like, for example, like just me. So I went to Miami a few months ago and I've gone like every year with these guys and we had to take we always take a little shirtless pic, like no weird shit. They do Onlyfans, so it just looks good. And comparing last year's photo to this year's photo, I've been in the gym ever since. I was like, bro, I will never be embarrassed to take my shirt off again. So like, just y'all being strippers and like, I know like there's, you see some crazy stuff. Like, how do y'all like get your body fit, or like, do y'all get like surgery, or like, would y'all ever have surgery? Like, what do y'all like? Because I know like you guys have to compete. Like, it's not a competition, but there's levels to stripping. So like, what do you guys do to make sure y'all look the best?
You gotta invest into yourself in order to make money in the club. If you're wearing Shein outfits and wearing thongs from Victoria's Secret, you're not gonna make money, baby. We pay $150 for one outfit per outfit, so it's not cheap. And if you re-wear your outfit once in a week, you are not like her.
Dead to me.
Like, you're not her. You can't rewear outfits. You gotta wait at least 2 weeks to rewear an outfit, and we're talking $150 an outfit, and we're talking working at least 3, 4, 5 days a week, and you change probably twice in a night. So I mean, you can do the math. And then it goes in with, in order to make money, you have to give confidence. So if you're not confident, if you give insecure, you're not going to make money. So confidence is fake in the strip club. Every person you meet in this world is insecure as fuck, whether they lie to you or not. But you have to fake your confidence. What?
People hate me and they're gonna hate me more than this. I just like feel like I'm him.
Oh my
Like
I
I'm.
feel like I'm her, but there's something you don't tell anybody about yourself that bothers you. You're lying if you say so.
I mean, I'm pretty like good, but I mean, I wouldn't
About physical.
I wouldn't mind a few
mental,
extra
emotional.
inches, but besides that,
Exactly. Okay, so that's something you think about.
oh no, just I've
There's
watched too
better-
much porn growing up, so I feel like I'm used to
No.
seeing like Mandingo. But we're getting off topic, so
I'm getting surgery in August.
you seem very excited. Wait, what are you getting done?
I'm getting lipo 360 fat to hip transfer.
If we weren't on the pod, I'd act like I know what the hell you're talking about, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you like what is that?
Lipo is like basically, I've only seen like videos and I'm not like a surgeon, so I can try
Facts.
to say like
it's a fat suction. It's a fat suction procedure. It snatches your waist.
You kind of struggling saying suck, and you keep like looking at me.
Suction, not suck. Suction. Fat suction procedure. It basically it snatches your waist. It makes you skinny as fuck. And yeah.
I'm getting the fat that they're removing from my stomach into my hips.
She's putting it in the sides of her hips for hip dips. It's not a full blown BBL.
Yeah.
But it will help shape with fucking hip dips. And I'm not doing the fat transfer to my hips because I'm a little bit thicker, but I'm getting lipo 360 in my waist and I'm getting chin lipo for my double chin, baby.
I'm very excited. I can't wait.
Yes. We gonna be outside. We gonna be outside. Okay?
I think for me,
we're coming to apply. We're coming for you bitches in Miami. We're coming to apply. We're coming.
What sex yours is like? It's Friday. It's 95 degrees.
Oh, wait.
I ain't got no got me.
Let's go.
I'm about to shake my these love a freak. How you if you me on God type shit on God.
Yeah, it's like personal for me. Like I feel like I literally was telling people about it at the club the other night, and I just hate that. Like, oh, you don't need it. You need
to stop telling people about it. You wait until when it's done.
That's true. That's true.
Can we do another interview after y'all both get y'all procedures done?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I'm wearing nothing.
I'm not. I'm gonna be right here. Just like that.
I ain't wearing nothing.
So we're gonna get like after your surgery, we're gonna get like a crazy thumbnail of y'all naked as fuck, and I got like my hands in your ass, right?
Yeah, honestly.
Absolutely not.
Like y'all both on the table.
How are you feeling after I get my body done?
I mean, shit, you do that for me even without your body done. So
I look good either way. I don't need my body done. I want my body done. Okay.
So how expensive is this?
Hers is $1,000 extra than mine because she's doing the hip transfer, but mine is I think it's $4,800.
Mine's 47.
Oh, so mine's 38.
Yeah.
38. Mine's like 42. I'm lying.
Mine's
like
47.
42. Something like that.
Are you guys not nervous? 'Cause I feel like obviously I hope this doesn't happen to you guys, but doesn't like some people kind of like fuck themselves up?
That's with a BBL
100%,
for the most part. That's with BBLs. That's why we're only doing lipo 360. It's like very hard to fuck that up.
I'm a little nervous with the fat to hip transfer thing.
I can see.
Yeah, I just don't.
But I feel like it's enough room for them to do what they need to do and not fuck anything up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they have a lot to work with, so.
How long do you guys plan on stripping for?
Not long. Not much longer.
I'm 22. I turned 23 in about 3 months. I will not be dancing by the time I'm 26, 27. I will not be dancing
I'm almost
anymore.
Done.
Yeah, like I'd say probably
I give it a year.
2 more years for me.
I give it a year after my surgery.
Oh, 1 more year full time, and then on the side after that, I'll probably always dance for side money as long as if I'm not in a relationship. I mean, if I get hired for a club, make $1,500 in a night, somebody specifically wants me there, and I know it's guaranteed money, I will. But I'm not gonna like fight for my life in clubs religiously, like.
Yeah.
On a schedule, like we are regular.
That shit ain't fun no more.
Clubs. Yeah.
That shit is not fun anymore.
So you're getting this done for you, like, because you guys said you want to get the surgery, but then you're saying you won't be stripping much longer. So like, it's not even for the stripper. It's just like
for me.
Mine's for me and for dancing. I want to get hired at certain clubs, and you have to look a certain way to get hired at certain clubs. So,
what's your dream club? Like, where are you trying to go so bad?
I don't know. I would like to dance at like Booby Trap in Miami,
Booby
or
Trap's
like
a good
Area.
one.
Is it Area 51? Is that what it's called? But I know that's like a big club in Houston, and pimps are a big thing in Houston. And most of the time, you're not gonna thrive in any club out there in Texas unless you have a team with you. So I don't really know. I'm thinking more like Miami vibes. So Houston's scary. But Area 51 is definitely like one of those clubs like that you like have to build yourself up to work in.
If you could strip anywhere now, where would you go?
Drake's house.
Yeah. Yeah, please don't play with me. Don't play with me. Seriously, you know.
That's Carly's man.
Love you, Daddy.
Drake's house.
Love you, Champagne Poppy, Aubrey, please find
Fuck
me.
Kendrick
I love
Lamar.
you.
Fuck, they
fuck
not
you,
like
Kendrick.
us. Yeah,
fuck you,
fuck
Kendrick.
you.
Fuck you, bitch. You want to be like him. We don't want to be like you, bitch.
Fuck.
So hypothetically, make believe Drake's dick is in front of your face.
We all seen that video.
How are you handling
I saw
that?
that video.
Yeah, like how are you like what like
You gotta spit on that thing and hot teeth on it. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking let your head hang off the bed backwards, upside down. Let him walk up on you.
and what
Don't
does he
tell me I didn't teach you nothing.
what does he do after he walks up on you and your head's like laid off?
What do you mean
What?
walks up on you?
Walks up on you, you fucking.
You talking about lip lock?
I'm talking about you put your head back like that.
Make believe I'm in your mouth, make the noise.
Ew, wow. I'm so done with this, bro.
Let's get back on the shit. All I know is I swear one of my boys got like an attempted murder outside your crib, Nat.
Yeah, story
He's
time.
free, but attempted murder, like, bro, what you got? All right, just to give you some hindsight. So when I first met Nat, she didn't allow me to stay at her crib because I guess she thought I was a bad person.
Okay,
but my friend got an attempted murder outside the apartment.
We don't let any men stay at our homes.
Unless they
That I don't know.
Unless they try to catch a body.
With you being a bad person.
No, it's not about fucking. It's not about sucking. It's not about none of that.
It
It
has to
has
do with
nothing.
not letting men into your
It's always about
sanctuary.
sucking and fucking, actually.
There
No,
was
it's
men
not.
there, Carly, though. That's what I'm saying. We can't contradict ourselves. There was men there, but it was not
Love 'em.
Jafari.
Yes.
Love an honest queen.
I was trying to
Yeah, it was not
defend her.
Jafari.
I know.
But when he came to my house, he was violently drunk. And I think that for me, like, I just didn't want, like, someone there that, like, kind of came off as aggressive, even though he was friends with the guys that were there. I just was like, I don't feel, like, comfortable with that. But he was drunk, so he took it as, like, me being like, get the fuck out of my crib, which was never the case, ever.
I was telling her, like, for some reason, I guess especially when I get sauce, I always feel like when people don't let me stay, they feel like I'm going to steal from them. And it's like, I'm
Oh my
not,
God,
bro.
you're
That's
That-
an
yeah.
insecurity. Yeah,
You're
that's an
projecting.
insecurity. I never
You're
once thought that.
projecting.
At that time, I really didn't have much
You're
to steal.
projecting.
I think I had like a couple, like,
That's something I need to work on,
1,000.
guys. We can all work on something, and I guess, yeah. So thank you. You guys are, so people, y'all help me be better. Because look, I've stayed with you guys now, and we're good, right?
well,
Why
yeah,
are you
I
giving me
guess.
that look like that? What the hell? Okay, so that was my fault. I was out of line, which I've been cutting back on drinking because I do get a little crazy. But so I didn't get to stay, but someone else tried to murder someone outside your
What?
apartment.
Yeah,
so
it's a whole thing.
so let's hear about that. Literally, like, got booked and all, attempted murder, like,
So
real talk.
basically, we had went to a nightclub the night before, all of us, and we were all pretty
This is
sauced. Mm-hmm. No, not at this apartment, my old
Oh,
apartment.
oh.
We were all pretty sauced, and I was talking to like one of the guys. Not even talking, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, we were just,
Situationship.
yeah,
kind
we
of.
were just all like, kicking it, whatever. So we were all at my crib. We come home, like I said, sauced. So basically, can I say like drugs?
Yeah. Say whatever you
Okay,
want.
so one of them had weed. Can you fucking
I'm paying
stop?
attention, I'm paying
One of them
attention.
had weed, and the person that had weed was asleep. So the other guy smoked his weed. So I saw him smoke his weed. I knew he was gonna be pissed. I saw him smoke his weed. I was like, okay, we'll deal with it in the morning.
Hang on, I want to hear. I want to know the full details.
Yeah. So
now.
I'm like, fuck it. We'll deal.
Smoke his weed. Oh hell no!
Yeah,
you gotta
no,
die,
this
bitch.
is real life shit. So
You
they
got to die.
So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna deal with this shit in the morning.
My last blunt. What?
It was his last bit of
last
weed.
Blunt. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go.
So
You're
we
done.
wake up. We're about to go kick it at the Mexican restaurant. Get fucked up again. Eat some hangover food, whatever. So bam, we're about to get in the car, and the guy's like, "Yo, where's my weed?" Like he's
Ain't no way.
I swear to God.
over some weed.
He's
though.
pissed. Like he's fucking like. I'm pretty sure he was coked up. Can I say that?
Coked. We can
Yeah.
say
He was
Coke or
coked.
Xans.
Coca-Cola up.
Xans are
He was
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola up. He was Coca-Cola up. So he was already like on that type time, and he's like, "Where's my weed? Where's my weed?" Da da da.
He had a
So
blunt
so
to
bam,
come
I'm
down.
like, "Yo, come in the." I snitched, bro. I snitched.
You snitched?
I snitched. I was like, they smoked your weed, like, but
You're
I
a fucking snitch.
no, but it wasn't like I wasn't like trying to get him like
Cooked. You were
cooked.
just
Yeah, I was just like
Trying
they're
to
they're
help
Like-
him
best
out.
friends.
You're
Yeah.
trying to help him out. Like,
They're-
stop looking for your
Yeah,
shit,
stop
bro.
looking for your
Like,
weed. He
it's
smoked
gone.
it like it's gone, like
Relax.
and they're like best friends. So I'm thinking like he not gonna give a fuck. Wrong. So we go outside to get in the car.
So
to
he
go to
was
the
mad.
Yes,
He
we
was-
go outside and they're arguing. They're going back and forth.
What time is
So-
this, by the way? Just curious.
Like 9 a.m.
9
Y'all smoking weed
a.m.
at y'all? Wait, so Mexican restaurant and smoking weed at 9 a.m.
Or it was like
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
Oh, so all y'all. So let's be real. All y'all were on Coca-Cola.
I was not on Coca-Cola.
Okay, carry on with your story.
I wasn't on Coca-Cola.
Smokers always smoke when
Yeah, I was not. I would tell you. I was not on Coca-Cola. I was definitely like still drunk from the night before, 100%.
Had you been to sleep?
Barely.
Yeah, so you was
So
I was still messed
it's
up.
10 o'clock. You were at the gas station.
No, we're outside my apartment.
Okay.
We're all about to get in the car to go to this Mexican restaurant. They're going back and forth. So the guy takes out his gun and fucking puts it in the air and fucking like shoots it like fucking 5 fucking times. Mind you, I don't know.
All over a blunt.
I swear to not even a
All
blunt.
over a
Not even a
blunt,
blunt.
bro.
Not even a blunt.
Wait, what?
Like one bowl pack.
Oh no. No,
Yes.
no.
So
Why are you hanging around these people?
that was a lesson learned. Just wait. Just listen, bruh. Listen.
Let her tell her story.
Yes.
Come on.
So wait, where was
Tori.
I at? See.
So he
threw me
shot-
off.
Sorry,
he-
this is
He
crazy.
shot 5
Yeah.
times in the air.
Bam. So boom.
Boom, 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 boom,
Big
bang.
boom, boom, boom. Big boom.
Oh, we're sorry your brother died.
5 big booms.
He gets 5 big booms.
Your brother died. He gets 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom.
So bam. So he shoots the gun. And I did hear him say he was gonna shoot that guy. Like I 100% heard that shit.
So what are
So-
you thinking when
So
you
I'm
hear that?
thinking. I said, oh hell no. So me and my girl, we walked back in my crib.
Wait, who
we
are
ain't
you
had
with?
shit
Who are
to
you
do. My
with?
friend at the time.
We ain't using names right now.
Okay.
So boom. Me and my homegirl like.
why did you whisper it?
I don't know.
Say it out
Me and my homegirl are like, no. So we just walk back in the crib. We don't know them. The fuck? I got nothing to do with that. I hear my neighbor start screaming bloody murder. I'm like, yeah, I'm cooked, bro.
They thought
So-
someone was like got done.
Yeah. So next thing you know, here comes the cops knocking on my door. They're like, and the guys are still out there. I'm like,
What?
why did they stay there? So the cops come knocking on my door. I'm like, yo, I ain't got shit. I don't know shit about this.
They are.
I'm like, I don't know shit about that, and the third. I don't know nothing. So I am talking to one of the cops and I'm like, yo, like, am I gonna get evicted for this? Cause like I had nothing to do with this. And he's like, no, like, just like you gotta tell us who it was.
Mm-mm.
So they're like, we found him, like you gotta come, like, yeah. He's like, they're like, you gotta come ID him. So I'm like,
Did you rat?
I'm like, you gotta take my neighbor.
Did you rat?
No, I swear to God, I didn't.
Thank the Lord Jesus.
Hell no. So listen, my neighbor had saw the whole thing, so I'm like, you gotta take my neighbor. I didn't see shit. I was like,
Wait, was there a video? Or was
Mm-mm.
there wasn't?
No, there wasn't a video.
I'm tweaking.
So I was like, my neighbor saw everything because I did see her looking out the window. So I'm like, my neighbor saw everything. So I'm like, you can take her. So I don't know if they ended up taking her, but they did try to take me, and I went. I was like, I'll go, but I didn't see shit. So they take me to where they had found him, and I see him, and I know it's him, and I'm like, I'm like, I never saw
is he
him.
cuffed up and shit?
Yeah,
Oh, it's foul.
I'm like, I've never seen him before. I'm like, drive me closer, like, you know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
And this was the one.
I'm just like,
this is the one you had the situationship too, right?
Yeah.
So how did your heart feel like seeing him in that predicament?
Dude, I never loved this man. I never I liked him and like, I thought
about him.
I cared about him, but
this ain't love.
he just got me like fucked up low key at that time, so I didn't really give a fuck.
Ain't no man that loves you gonna put you in no situation to have to do no shit like that. So nah, that is not love.
Yeah, it wasn't love ever. Okay, so boom. I'm like, I don't know that man. So bam. My apartment complex, because that was like on the weekend. They called me that Monday and they're like, yo, like what the fuck happened? So I tell them, like, I'm like, I don't know. This is what I heard. Da, da, da. And she's like, well, you have 30 days to get out of your apartment.
I was gonna ask you if you got evicted for that.
She was like, you have 30. She was like, it's not gonna be an eviction, but you have to be out of here in 30 days.
Oh my god.
So do you get like a mark on your like?
No, because I wasn't an eviction.
Okay, so
Yeah, it wasn't
they saved you. They could have.
They could have fucked me, yeah, but they didn't. So it wasn't an eviction, which I'm blessed for that. But still, like, I had like 10 months left on that lease.
Oh wait, so did you have to pay extra to break since like?
No, they didn't make me pay extra. No, thank God.
Did you chill with the guy you were messing with after that, or was that kind of like the end of like that?
I did, yeah.
Did y'all talk about this?
Not really, no. No,
so you're
really.
the type of person when something goes down, you rather just not speak about it, like.
I think at that time in my life, I was just like, I did not care about myself. So I did not care what situation I ended up in. Yeah.
That's real.
Like, I did not care about myself. So I just kind of like let shit be.
My bitch was going through some shit.
Yeah.
Well, first off, that story is crazy, but I just want to say, like, me specifically, like, I'm very thankful. Thank you guys for messing with me and actually being the first people to do this podcast. It means a lot to me. And shout out you, Nat. You've actually really been helped me a lot, and we've been trying to make shit shake, so I really appreciate that. And then thank you also, Carly, for being a part of it. So thank you. This is episode 1 of It's Fari Time. I will have all of their links in the description. And then also, would you guys like to both drop your Instagrams and all that?
My Instagram is Carly Ruined My Life. CARLY Ruined My Life.
Mine's Natalie and then AN. So like Natalie. N.
And then my YouTube and my Onlyfans is in the bio.
Yes, me too.
Hop on it. Go subscribe.
Personal Jafari Lori, and It's Fari Time.